Today started like many others, with the quiet rituals that offer me a brief sense of control in a life that feels otherwise chaotic. I woke up, feeling drained from the night before, spent hours on the phone, talking through my pain, trying to release the toxic energy that's been weighing me down. I performed my morning puja, lighting the lamp, seeking peace from the chaos. But even as I went through the motions, I could feel the exhaustion clinging to me. I prayed for strength, but sometimes even that feels like too much to ask for. And as expected, my husband entered the room with his usual words, divorce. It's become a daily conversation, one that's lost any meaning but still cuts deep. He accuses me of being the problem, of wanting money, of dragging my family into his narrative as if they're plotting something against him. His accusations are absurd and baseless, but he clings to them like a lifeline, unwilling to face the real issue, his affair. He's been exposed, and now, instead of owning up to his actions, he's scrambling for excuses, for anything to deflect the blame away from himself. He throws around the idea that my mother and brother are somehow involved, that they want his money. It's laughable, really, considering what little he actually offers. What has he given me, aside from heartache and the stripping away of every right I have as a wife? I've stood by him, despite everything, but it's never enough. His father, old and frail, watches this family crumble around him, powerless to stop it. He cries, grieves for the family that once was, while my husband and his mother continue on their selfish path, indifferent to the damage they cause. The greed and manipulation in this house run deep. They put on a show of generosity for the outside world, donating here and there, but at home, they treat me like I'm less than nothing. My mother-in-law is the worst of all. She spent years controlling everyone, as if she's compensating for the power she never had in her marriage. She coddles her son, enabling his every mistake, defending him even when he's clearly in the wrong. Her dominance over this household has suffocated any chance of peace. She ruined her own husband's life, and now she's determined to ruin mine, all while maintaining her grip on her son. Even today, after all the emotional turmoil, I forced myself to go to the gym. I needed that hour to escape, to remind myself that there's life outside this prison of toxicity. But no matter how hard I push myself, no matter how far I run, the moment I return home, it's all waiting for me again. The suffocation, the manipulation, the endless cycle of pain. My father-in-law, who has long given up trying to reason with his son and wife, cried out again tonight. He accused them of destroying not just their spouses' lives, but the very fabric of this family. He's right. They don't care, though. They don't feel the pain they cause, don't see the destruction they leave in their wake. It's a tragedy that they can be so blind to the suffering around them. Sometimes I wonder how they sleep at night, knowing the tears that have been shed because of their actions. They are so disconnected from the consequences of their behavior, and yet I can't help but feel that someday, somehow, the universe will find a way to balance the scales. I don't wish harm on anyone, but there's a part of me that believes they can't escape the karma that will eventually come for them. This entry is my attempt to make sense of the endless cycle of emotional pain I'm trapped in. Writing is my only outlet, the only way I can voice what I can't say out loud. I don't blame anyone openly, but the weight of what I carry is too much to bear in silence. I still cling to the hope that things will change, that this nightmare will end, and that I will find peace again. But for now, I remain caught in this web, waiting for time or fate, or maybe even divine intervention to set things right. As I write this, I realize that so many of us live with hidden battles, fighting wars within our homes that no one sees. My story is just one of many, but I hope it stands as a testament to the resilience it takes to survive. To anyone who finds themselves in a similar place, know that you're not alone. Hold on to hope, no matter how fragile it feels. Seek out whatever small moments of peace you can, and remember that even in the darkest times, there is always the promise of change. Life's hardships may feel unbearable at times, but they also reveal our strength, our ability to endure, and our capacity